I notice here is some flooding. It's been raining now for like 2 days non-stop, and there's water gathering here. Right? This is a design problem. Now notice here there's no water. So over there is where the water is, and this is sloping down, right? So this should have water here, but there's no water in this pathway. And let me explain why. Because when I dug this out, I basically ran this swale 1 meter deep, kind of zigzag as I'm moving the camera, zigzagging across the bed. And it actually ends right at the tip there where I stopped. So, in a way, to be honest with you, this was an accidental design that now's paying off. What I did on the second bed, I was like, well, why should I run this swale zigzag across the path? I was like, well, that's, because I originally didn't know that I would design the garden this way. And now that I have one where I ran the swales specifically just down the bed, right? I am seeing a drainage issue. If I had created the swale zigzagging like I did down here, then all that water would basically flow into the swales. So, I know now what I have to do to fix this design. So I'm dropping my camera. And this is just great to have this much rain and not have any puddling or anything down here is really cool. And I know that a swale is just a ditch that I dug and I filled with a whole bunch of organic material, logs, trunks, branches, you name it. And then on top of that I added soil and stuff. There may be, over the years, there may be sagging, because as the swale, basically as all this material decomposes, there may be sagging. I don't know. We'll see. It was kind of cool. So designing, I know now when I'm going to design a bed, I'm always going to do a cross weave. One is it holds more water. That's the reason why I did it, because it will hold more water if you weave it, right? Than a straight line. You're holding more water, weaving it. Number two is it creates drainage on parts of the garden where you will need drainage. So, that's really cool. So it holds more water, it creates drainage. Whereas if you just do a straight swell like I did down the back there, what happens is the path is compacted, there's no drainage on the path, and ultimately it creates a problem that now I have to solve. So I just wanted to share with that. I just noticed that today, and I was like, wow, I got no water here. I got water there. And it slopes. The slope is this way, right? It slopes down here. So I should have tons of water in this area. This area should be flooded, but it's not, because I have the drainage in place via a swale. So that's actually really, really cool, that now this dip is catching water and then transporting this water under a ditch all the way along the base of my bed. So this entire bed here, underneath here, has access to water.